Dear Matushka, I know this marriage was best for our families and relatives, but I don't think I could fake smile for so long. That greedy, cheap, insatiable, intemperate, good-for-nothing petroleum engineer doesn't value my beliefs and religion. He would ever respect me. He would always abuse me and put me down. Can you believe that at our wedding he thought his 14 guests were more important than my 500? My family had to make so many sacrifices at wedding that were undermined by Americans. And even though I arranged most of wedding, he took credit for it and didn't give me any of our wedding gifts. Wedding was like battlefield, and it was not a pretty one. Oh, I can't believe I still remember wedding like it was yesterday. It was so long ago. Anyways, Matushka, he is so ungrateful and inconsiderate. I can't live with this man forever. I don't even stand the idea of he deciding things for us. Matushka, I don't know what to do anymore. I cannot drink my sorrows away. I wish you were here to console me. Matushka, I'll tell you a secret, but you cannot tell Batya. I met this cute guy over drinks. He was very charismatic and sweet. His face, his mustache, his height, his hair, he was perfect. What shame he wasn't blonde or blue-eyed. We went over to his house. He had lots of beautiful paintings. I asked him to paint me like one of his German girls. He refused. P.S. His name is Adolf. What cute name. With love and concern, Russia.
I know this marriage has been long and tiring, and the idea of having another man sounds great, but it isn't. The only thing adultery will accomplish is to damage your marriage and both families. Sure, what happened at our wedding was infuriating and detestable, and those Americans only think about themselves. But let's not forget we are better people. I never mentioned it to you, but our family was not happy about what happened in the wedding. We all feel for you, and for making you marry that pig. You and I did all the hard and laborious work so that bloody wedding would take place. And did we get the thanks? Of course not. That little brat only thanked his guests for going and helping in the little useless matters. If I had known all of our efforts would be looked down upon, I would have thought twice before arranging in the wedding. I would have known better. If this was going to be like my previous romance with an American. He was gentle, sweet, and caring until the day of our wedding when he left me at the altar and never looked back. I'm so sorry I made you marry that monster. I should have known all Americans are the same. Love, Mama.
Gerup meine Liebe, ich habe gehört, dass du auf einen Kind wartest, was für eine problematische Nachricht. Mein Liebe, du weißt, dass ich sehr mächtig an Welt habe. Die diese machen, es wäre weise dus, dass dieser Kind nicht beim Wohl mithalten, und werden ihm mithalten können, und die anderen Kinder, die wir sie zusammen haben werden. Wenn du als Kind milten wirst, nicht deine Anwälte benutzen, sonst werd ich beruhigt sein, aber notchelende du sollst kein Sort machen, will sein, dass es werd ich benutzen sein. Als Liebe, Adolf.
Dear Adolf, Drogoj Gospodin, please answer my letters. What have I done to you? I tell you, I will fight for him till end of my life. I will never leave his side, and I will raise him as I want. Drogoj Gospodin, half of him is me, and I have the right to visit him and see him. You may want him all for you, but no one will ever allow that. Please, don't be like my husband who undermines my opinion and wants to be always on my contrary, who doesn't support me and disagrees with me keeping my child. I'm sure little Paul wants his mom. We could make him choose. He would choose me. I know it. Freaking the hell out. Russia.
Let's see what we got here. Russia versus Adolf, 324 US 282 1943. Russia versus Adolf, case number 613. Argued December 1st, 1943. Decided July 11, 1944. Syllabus. In the case of Russia versus Adolf, it is being argued the custody of the minor Paul. The federal court will dictate who shall keep custody of the minor, taking into account the recommendation of the jury and any evidence that proves neither of them competent for the caretaking of a minor. In the case neither of them is apt to keep custody of the child, the minor shall be put under supervision of the government until found a proper home. Held. First, the fact that the defendant attempted kidnapping the minor while under supervision of the international government. Second, the fact that both parents have not shown the ability to take care of a said minor. Third, the fact that the altercations between both parties have achieved nothing but inflicted only parenting and care. It's been affirmed. Having these facts presented to the court and having been revised by the jury, the judge has ruled that Paul should be put under custody of the government. Case closed.
Frank, my wife cheated on me and she got knocked up by that son of a gun. Jesus, bless his heart. I ain't helping her to keep that child. That child ain't mine. Jesus drank wine, right? Why can't I? Seriously, why can't any of my past wives stay with me? Maybe it's because I'm a sociopath, but that's no reason to cheat on me. I'm the best husband anyone would ever want. I'm wealthy, powerful, and deep in petroleum. Besides, if she takes that kid away, it will become a Jehovah's Witness, and no one wants that. He and the rest of the world should be Christian, like me. But instead, my wife is shoving her beliefs down everyone's throats, knocking on everyone's doors, and even breaking into everyone's houses until I become Jehovah's Witness. She's at who knows where right now, with who knows whom. She probably still wants to get her kid. She doesn't get that her kids deserve to be free and make his own choice about who he wants to be raised by. That kid is going to be destroyed after seeing his parents fight. Damn, it's a hard world out there. P.S. Please try to contact Paul in a few years and tell him I want the best for him, even though his parents were a little off. Sincerely, USA.
Dear Motoki, you yellow bastard. You better pray I don't find you. You seriously think you can buy and destroy all the houses in the block to build a sushi market? Hell to the no. I'm not letting you do that. You and your Buddha can go make sushi in your own freaking land. You don't get to come here to my land and build your raw fish store. Even if I would let you, no one likes your raw fish. And at the end of the day, it's still raw fish. I've heard 10 out of 9 people that eat sushi die, and the one that doesn't gets food poison. I feel so betrayed. My wife thinks I shouldn't take such drastic measures. She's never on my side, even when it's the right thing. What do you think I should do? She likes gifts, but when I give some to her, she just stores it and never uses it. What else can I do? I have tried everything to make her happy, but she only likes the other guy. I asked her why, and she said she felt safe. Safe? Really? It was a convenience marriage, but I don't know why she just won't accept it. But why? But why am I telling you this? Just keep your raw fish and your hands off my land. Angry as hell, United States.
Husband, I can't believe you think so little of me. Really? Why couldn't you tell me about your plans earlier? You should listen to me and your friends. You plan on doing so much destruction in something that can be won over more peaceful, less drastic measurements? Are you really so desperate to prove yourself to your friends and enemies? Is your ego so vulnerable and weak? Well, let me tell you something. A very wise man once said, a truly strong person does not need the approval of others, any more than a lion needs the approval of sheep. Vernon was much wiser than you will ever be. You should listen to what he had to say. You are strong. Many already know that. So why is it that you can constantly need approval from others around you? Don't you know how much pain you will cause if you decide to burn everything? I'm not sure what infuriates me more, The fact that you told me about your already chosen decision, or that you don't think about repercussions. Everything will have a consequence. You do know that, right? Or do I have to explain arrogant and stubborn US? Besides, have you even thought about how my family lives not far away from Motoki? Are you trying to hurt them? Maybe you want to kill them so I get the heritage and then you can kill me and keep everything for you. Is this why you want to burn the street and not just talk to Motoki? Is this why you don't want Paul to be with me? Is this because me and my family are Jehovah's Witness and you are Christian? What is wrong with you? Why do you want to destroy everyone around you? Rosa.
Dear Motoki, I've been waiting for the perfect moment to tell you. You seriously think you can take my freaking neighborhood? You crazy. My mother warned me about you yellow imbeciles. I warned you and you didn't listen. Now you have to pay the consequences. Even if my wife doesn't approve, I told her that this was the best option for the issue we're having, and she said there was another way we could solve this. But I don't see another way. I already warned you and you didn't do anything about it, and you still kept trying to build your sushi palace. I don't like the people who invented the sushi. They are crazy as hell. In the first place, what were you doing eating algae and raw fish, you weirdo? The price you have to pay is me burning all your houses down, and me watching it burn. Burn! Burn! My wife says I'm a little bit of an incendiary, but I think that's normal for a redneck. Good luck, USA.